Okay, well, we're very fortunate to have with us Amin Rao, who is an executive board member of SciCap, which is a company set up by one of the major shareholders is the big Swiss phone company Swisscom. It's very much active in the world of mobile telecoms, and we've just been discussing in what's now being called the Internet of Things. Lovely, exciting phrase. Plenty of room for innovation. I mean, first of all, thank you for talking to us. Could you tell us a bit about SciCap and the innovation opportunities that you see in this world of the Internet of Things?
Yeah, I mean, SciCap is a very small company. We are 200 people, and we've got the big advantage of not being, how can I say, a start-up-ish company. We are also backed by one of the major operators worldwide, which is Swisscom, and we benefit from their strategic investment and also from their technology know-how. Yeah. So that's one thing. In the Internet of Things, there is a huge possibility, because we see that not only mobile phones are being used for many more uses or use cases than in the past. So it's not only a communication device, it is a device to exchange data, to use the mobile internet. It is a device to pay your bills, utility bills, to pay insurance bills, whatever you want. And to come back to the Internet of Things, here the big development that we are going to see in the future is that things are going to become more and more electronic and more capable of communicating with each other. So you, from your mobile phone, you might send messages in the future to your house that the light should be switched on at a certain time when you're coming home, so there's less of a danger that you're stumbling over something when you're coming home late at night. Or you might even communicate with your fridge. The video that we're doing right now might be electronically immediately sent to your PC in the UK, so that it is ready for editing tomorrow, etc., etc., etc.
Wow, it's a really exciting world of opportunities, but clearly taking advantage of them doesn't come easily. I wonder if you could talk a little about some of the challenges you see in your experience with SciCap in taking advantage of these opportunities.
Yeah, I think the main challenge that we have is to detect the opportunities, first of all. Yeah, so to really work together with our clients, which are mobile network operators, but also to go beyond. So to see what are end users, consumers in the market really looking for in the telecommunications area. For that, we have built a platform which is called SciCapInnovation.net, which we are using to get user insights from all over the world on frustrations, on pleasures, on uses, on wishes that these people have when they are using a mobile phone or a smartphone as we have it today. So we get direct access to the market and direct feedback. But the first challenge is actually to identify these ideas and these opportunity areas. Next challenge then is to turn these challenges and opportunities into ideas and into potential solutions. Here the challenge is, first of all, the screening, and to really get to the most promising ones, which is not only based on the classical business case method, but it's also based on prototyping, going back to the market, getting the feedback, and in an iterative way actually get to the innovations that you want. Once you've got that, the next big challenge for a small company like SciCap is time to market and investment. So we are not big, even though Swisscom is behind us. We can't invest many millions into R&D. We have to focus very well, and we have to be very clever in combining existing technologies into something new. So these are common challenges: finding these ideas, screening them well, choosing the right ones through a prototyping and iterative approach, keeping the investment levels quite low, and finally to reduce the time to market to a minimum.
Yeah. And I imagine for a world that is changing so fast, both technologically and on that demand side, this is also about partnership and networking. It isn't just one company able to second guess the rest of the world.
Very much indeed. So we are very aware of the fact that we can't do everything, and we don't want to do everything, and we definitely do not want to change from a 200 people company into a 20,000 people company. So we have chosen a network strategy to interact with partners. On one hand, on the technology side, then for specific knowledge. For example, we are using mobile payment solutions, and here we're working together with a manufacturer of kiosks where you can actually put money in to top up your prepaid account. And we've also got sales partners who have a much bigger infrastructure than we have in order to get our products into the market. So on the platform side, on the technology and research side, and also on the sales and marketing side, everywhere we are completing our network of partners.
It sounds like a really interesting innovation challenge. I guess one last question. As someone responsible for promoting innovation, do you have some advice for, say, a newcomer who's been appointed to a new job as innovation manager? What are the lessons from your experience?
Well, the lessons from my experience is, first of all, before he becomes appointed, before he or she accepts the job, make sure that the company you are working for is really promoting innovation. So that innovation is not just lip service, but really in the DNA of the organization. And you can find it out quite easily by talking to the responsible people and asking them some questions about how do they innovate, where do they get their ideas from, can they talk to you about maybe one or two revolutionary things that they have created in the past. Do a little bit of a checklist on what these people have to offer. And once you then have decided to get the job or to do the job or to accept the job because you think this company is really an innovation leader, then make sure that you clearly understand the strategic context. So what is the strategic approach of this company? Is it more like a Me Too company? Is it more about efficiency, about operational excellence, customer intimacy, product leadership? And based on that, many innovations can follow. So it does not necessarily mean that a company who does not focus on products so much cannot be innovative. If you're looking at McDonald's, for example, most of the innovation comes out of the process rather than the product. So that is very important to understand the strategic focus. And later on, then it is important to understand the culture. How do the people behave in innovation? Is, for example, innovation allowed in kind of a chaotic way, so everybody can do a little bit something? Then you've got focus groups who are pushing something in an entrepreneurial way to the end. Then you support it in a more entrepreneurial way, more chaotic and more improvising maybe. Or is it a process-driven company where everything goes into a process? You've got toll gates and it goes through that. So look into the strategy, the organization, and the process as far as innovation is concerned, and adapt yourself to it. Because it's going to be difficult to revolutionize an approach of a well-established company in terms of innovation.
Lovely. Thank you very much for sharing your insights. We hope we might be able to put the SciCap case up on the website as well, so that will be something else. But for now, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
Thanks.